good morning, everybody. Aloha Friday from Maui, Hawaii. I am Terry Edmonds. Thank you for joining me on my Amazon Live show every Friday, 9 to 9:45. Great to have you here with me. Remember, during the show, you're welcome to follow. We don't have a click the like button unless, of course, you're watching this on the replay on my YouTube channel. So this video is going to be all about some really great spring and summer footwear. Everything from some sandals to some nice light hikers, just a little variety to kind of tune up your wardrobe. So stay tuned for all that great goodness. It is a 45-minute show. Feel free to write any comments and tell me from where you're watching, but otherwise, let's get started. All right, so we are here in my shoe store called If the Shoe Fits. I'm a shoe repairer and I provide specialty footwear. I've been doing it for over 20 years now. This is my cute little shop. I absolutely love it. It's my studio's in the far back there. That's where we're all sitting together here. And if you are watching on the YouTube replay, you can find me at terryedmonds.com. And if you click the Amazon button on the front page, it will take you to the Amazon shopping cart where all of these items are selected. I did make a playlist for you, or a shopping list called Spring Sandals. Yeah, so here we go. This is exactly what it looks like. It's super easy to find. And I did just do a sandal making class. So if you're looking for things that I've talked about in my videos, they are all on my Amazon shopping cart. They make it so easy. Okay, so moving on. Some of the items we're going to be talking about today, we are doing some of these Powersteps, some Keens. These are all my favorites, and I carry them all in my store. So I feel like I've got kind of a good idea of how they fit. These are some of the other items. We will do a couple of little dressy choices because it's starting to warm up and people are looking for something to wear. All right, so the very first one that we're going to talk about that is in your shopping carousel is called the Powerstep. And the Powerstep comes in men's and women's. And as you know, I live in Maui, and so I'm on the beach a lot. I like to surf and play in the ocean. And so I like a shoe that is non-slip. And Powerstep is really great at doing that. Powerstep originally started as an orthotic company. And this is the basic one. It's called the Pinnacle. And I actually put this in our shopping carousel because I'm going to be showing you some hiking boots. And even just in my work shoes, I wear the Pinnacle, and I just wear this is the average one. Most people can get away with this. I carry this at my store. Every once in a while, I sell one of the high arch. And so let's just, actually we'll take a look at that a little closer. But I always said the best shoe would be one that was made from an arch support because that's your foot. That's the support that you really need. If you could just design a shoe around that, it would fit you perfectly. So I think that Powerstep's done that pretty well. They created this sandal. It's called the Fusion. This is the men's that we're looking at. And the one that we're showing in the picture is the women's in the brown. This happens to be the men's in the brown, but they look exactly the same. The women's has a little bit more of the peach color on it. Amazon was showing it between 51 and 56. You know, I charge $60 for them in my store. I think they're worth it. But they do have this nice non-slip. This is so great. And not only is it non-slip on the sole, but it's also non-slip on the insole. So for me, if I'm in the ocean, when I'm done, I always shower after the ocean. I wash the salt water off, and I like to do it in a sandal. So I wouldn't wear like my fancy sandal that I made for myself with the suede and the stones on it. I would do this nice sandal right here. So I bought them for myself and for my fiance. We both love them. They have complete arch support in there. It's kind of hard to see with the angle, but it's fantastic. It is basically an arch support made into a shoe. So I love them. It's got a nice drop heel, which is always the key when you're trying to recover from things, I'm not giving medical advice, but people have found some relief when they use like a Powerstep or an orthotic or something like that. It really does make a difference at the end of the day. So I love the Powersteps. Now they're saying they are made in America. It's a synthetic. Everything about it's synthetic, even the upper, which is great because if you are getting them wet, it's not like leather where it dries out and damages the shoe. So it's synthetic sole, built-in arch support. Of course, we love that. Now we're looking at it in, they also offered in this cute little lavender color. And then they also have a really cute, I don't think I put a picture of it, but they also make it in a turquoise. And so I don't think, let's see, and again, they're offering it between $41 and $59. All of the links I have provided for you guys in the shopping carousel. But as a reminder, when you pull up that site, make sure you find the right size, okay? Sometimes people just assume, see, this is an ocean shot that you guys, some of you have seen this beach from me before, but this is where I like to surf and paddle, and those are the Powersteps. I actually, no kidding, I wear them all the time. They're great. And they are considered a sport recovery shoe. That's kind of why they were made, was to help stretch out the calf, which helps with a lot of foot issues. All right, so here we go. Those are the Powersteps. They come in men and women's. The men, they do black and brown. And then for the women, they do the purple, the turquoise, the black, and the brown. So those are awesome. And they're made in the USA. You know, it's kind of nice because Powerstep doesn't seem to run out of inventory. And I really appreciate that because, you know, some companies are. It's, you know, spring of 2021 and not everybody can produce. So let's keep going because we're going to stay in the same theme of non-slip, made for active wear, basically. And we're, one thing I did like, oh, before we move on to that, Powerstep also offers a nice slide. Not everybody wants a toe piece, so this one's really nice. How do they fit? They're pretty much a medium width, medium slightly wide. For me, because I have a really wide foot on the outside here, I actually moved this toe piece over for myself because I'm a shoe cobbler. So, and it made it much better, but I have a particular foot. So they offer this one in this nice slide, and they offer a house slipper, you know, with some wool, or not wool, but like lamb skin on the inside. It's really nice. So I did get that. They have them in black and a tan. I didn't put it in the shopping carousel, but they do have it. Okay, so now let's go back to the Keen. I like this Keen sandal because it does run wide. So I get a lot of customers that have wide feet. And this is the basic Keen that I put in the shopping carousel. They do make this in a leather, well, they used to make it in a leather upper and then this like army green color that was really nice, but the inventory is kind of hard to find. So I just linked you guys up to the black. They reproduce this every season. This is definitely made, Keen is all about outdoor sports footwear. So they make things that are meant for river walking, you know, wet rocks, and this is a great sports sandal if you're not going to go with a full sports sandal, which we're going to see in a minute. This is a nice beach slipper. Again, it's got the anti-slip on the insole plus this anti-slip tread. I mean, this stuff is super grippy, and I see a lot of shoes, so I really like this one. Again, it's nice and wide. If you are a person that's got a really hard to fit foot, your local cobbler can actually adjust these straps pretty easy, so you know you can add material to make them bigger. Anyway, so it's a nice option. I like it, and I've never had one come back unglued, so that says a lot to me, especially for a water shoe. Okay, now let's go to, we're going to stay with still the sandal thing right now. And what I'm showing you now is the Danner Lost Coast Outdoor Sandal. I charge about $100 for mine, and they're asking about $100 as well. And boy, these sure are nice. Now, if you don't know much about this type of a sole, this sole is fairly new in the shoe industry. It's called the Zegama, and they say mega grip. It really is a mega grip. I buy them. It's a self-adapted lug. So anyway, I buy this in sheets and put them on sneakers. If somebody's favorite sneaker has blown out of the sole, I'll put this on, and it now becomes, it's a mega grip. You know, for instance, we took a walk this morning, and up behind our house on the farm, and there's like kind of tall grass. It was wet and dewy from the evening, and so I have the mega grip on the bottom of one of the shoe I was wearing. And boy, it just doesn't skip a beat, no slipping. Anyway, I really like it. And Danner actually showed this sandal as someone kind of skipping big lava rocks out by the coast. So Lost Coast Sandals, what it's called. It runs medium to wide, not super wide, but I've had some wide feet fit this shoe. They did put leather on it, so let's see what they say about that leather, because that surprises me. Leather and neoprene upper. If you're going to get this shoe wet, you're going to want to take care of it. You know, maybe put some of my favorite Cadillac leather lotion on it. Would be really nice to keep it clean. Otherwise, salt water is going to eat it up, and you definitely don't want to let them dry in the sun. Leather shrinks. So anyway, they did put leather on this one, and then they have this other handsome one in the black. I like the brown though. I think the brown looks kind of like a Tommy Bahama style, you know, very classy. And I love the Odie green on as the back neoprene on that. It's so soft and it doesn't rub, so I like that. Never had one come back for coming unglued, so that's great. All right, and then they also offer it in the black. That looks pretty nice. A lot of people just like to stick to their black colors, you know. It's super grippy, but it's a low lug, meaning, you know, it doesn't stand up really tall, so it's not gonna collect a whole bunch of mud and sand and pellets and things like that in here. This is meant to be more of a river walker. That's how I like to think of it. These sandals go up to size, I believe here. Let's see what they say. Rubber sole, leather and neoprene upper, premium leather footbed here, the Vibram midsole for maximum rebound, comfort, and support, and then the Black Sounds outsole with a mega grip. Yeah, okay, but I believe that they do offer this in 3 colors. So I have the black, we just saw the black, and then we have this gorgeous brown, and then we also have this dark brown, which is very cool. You know, it's kind of a cross between the two. It's a little bit darker. I like that about it. All the same nice hardware on it, good stitching on it. Definitely, you know, you're gonna, if you paid $100 for it, I think you'd get a lot of life out of it. So worth the investment for sure. And Danner's so awesome. Returns, things like that. They're really great. All right, so let's move on. All right, so now we want, let's say, you know, I know people are getting out now. It's spring, so it's great to get some fresh air, take some hikes, burn off some of those winter calories. And so we are looking at the King's Newport. This happens to be the men's version right here. And it's got this really grippy, I mean, it's very grippy. I don't know how to explain it, but even some soles that look like they're grippy, but they're plastic, they're not very grippy. But this is, they show this over and over. Their advertising is with people jumping off of waterfalls and climbing, you know, big boulders through riverbeds. Very wet environments. I know clients that actually take these on their mountain hiking back through the rivers into the waterfall areas. So what really cracks me up is they've got this, it says waterproof. They must be talking about the sole. So Really well made. The funniest thing, and the reason why I decided to bring these in, is one, they don't come in for repair very often for gluing. That's the waterproof, of course. But the other thing is that men, it's been typically men that I see this with, wear them so much that they wear out these little threads on the side. I tell you, it is the only thing I have to fix on these. It's so funny. And that's because they've just worn them for so long. So, and they are repairable. It's easy. So worth the investment for sure. Amazon is showing them right now priced at $83 to $213. I usually sell mine, I believe they're $115 to $130. So I can't imagine paying $215 unless it's like this really crazy size, like a 15 or something. That guy probably would be willing to pay anything for it. So they come in lots of colors. My best sellers are the gray. Then they also have this one here, which is that I'm showing you in the steel and the steel gray. It's leather. I probably wouldn't buy a leather water sandal, period. Off. All right, so anyway, I would probably stick with the nylon and the neoprene. Jennifer Garcia, thank you so much. And Carol says, does the slide come in women's? Yes, that's a great question. Sorry, I didn't see that sooner. I think that was the women's that I just showed you. They look all the same, pretty much. There's not a lot of crazy styles going on, so they're pretty simple. More for the comfort, I guess. Okay, so looking at they make the Newport for the ladies as well. And this is just one of the many versions that I happen to carry in my store. Cute light colors, you know, it's funny. The people that buy these, they want, I sell the craziest colors. Like I think the one I show you guys, oh, this is a really sharp looking men's in the green. I liked that. This is the Newport water sandal. And it is offered on a Prime wardrobe, so if you want to try it at home before you buy it, you can do that. And they're also showing it in a whole bunch of colors. I mean, oh my gosh, they've got tie-dye. Let's see what else we have on there. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me get back to that. There we go. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're seeing it in the olive and the black, but it comes in the tan, the blue. What do I sell? Oh, the other one that they have that's really nice is like a dark blue. It's a dark navy. It's like the navy in this one, really sharp. Again, you know, they pretty much fit. Keen's good about fit. I'd say they fit medium to wide, true to size. If you're an 8, you'll fit an 8. And they do have half sizes, so that's nice. They've got the quick lacing system here. And I've never had these come back broken or anything, even in any of the repairs that I've done. So long lasting. Lots of color choices. Again, be sure to make sure you're getting the right size. All right, let's move on. Okay, this is so great. This is the women's Terradora. I absolutely love this shoe. So I happen to wear all the colors in this shoe, but I did start with the black one. I just bought myself this one, and it is a great lightweight hiker. This one they're offering from $88 to $103, which is a ballpark. Textile and synthetic. It is imported. It has a rubber sole. Let me grab it. Here we go. So this is it. It's got this really great tread. This is this shoe. Isn't that so super cute? And it has this locking system on the laces. And if you don't physically open them up, then you won't get the width that you're looking for. It is a synthetic, so if you were to try to stretch it at home, you could just use a little blow dryer on it to heat it up, and it'll stretch, especially if you have the shoe stretcher. If you don't, look at my shoe stretching shopping list. Never needed replacement laces in mine. In the original one that I had, I actually wore it for work and I ran in it. And so I did end up wearing through the back here, but I love it. It's now become my get dirty shoe. So I've recently bought this one for myself. But I think this shoe is its maximum comfort when you put a Powerstep orthotic in it. It just, you know, the industry orthotic is pretty simple, doesn't really have any arch support in it. So add one of those blue orthotics that I told you about, the Pinnacle, and boy, you are good to go. I love this shoe. It's so light. Let's see if it says how many ounces it is. No, it doesn't. This one is called the Stormy Weather color that we're looking at. And it's actually cute. It goes with a lot of things, you know, if I'm wearing my maroon tights or something at work. Anyway, they're just great. I wear them with everything. And because it's my work shoe, you know, people can deal with me wearing blue. Then they also make it, as I said, this is the black one. And I just love this shoe. I hope they continue to carry it. The blue one is not waterproof, so make sure that you're getting what you're really needing for your experience. This one is waterproof, which is really great because I do wear this to work, and so if it rains here or something, this will be the boot that I'll put on. Like I said, it's so lightweight and so flexible that it actually made a really great running shoe for me. So I really like it. Let's see if I have okay, so this was Haleakala. See if it plays. And this was the area that I was hiking in this light shoe. You know, it had lots of sand, very dry, and these are my hiking buddies. And look at these gorgeous volcanic cliffs. You can't walk out here. It's all protected. They're trying to, but it's so gorgeous. I mean, look at this trail. Oh my gosh, I was so tired. I was out of shape. Oh my gosh, but really, really fun. And this shoe just was great. There's my shoe. Isn't that fun? That was probably, if I had the volume up, you'd hear me huffing and puffing. It was such a hard trip. It's 10,000 feet. Hello. And so anyway, really great shoe. I totally liked it. And it is stretchable, so that's always good. All right, so there we have that. This is the Terradora. This is the one I'm showing you that's in the shopping cart is I don't believe this one is waterproof. Yeah, so you really want to make sure that you're getting, if you need the waterproof, look for it. It'll tell you. And this one comes in all these different colors. Oh my gosh. So we've got beige, we've got the gray, we've got the black, some other neutral colors. Sizing. Be sure to check your size, and especially right now with Keen, their inventory is always tricky. So if you find the size that you need and it's there, remember that they run true to size and medium to wide. Order it if you can. All right, and then we have this one. Hold on. Here we go. This is that boot. I loved it so much. I got it in the tan, and I'm definitely gonna take one for myself. Look at this cute tread that they're offering on it. And again, it's so lightweight. I love it. Okay. Hold on 1 second. We are gonna make sure that we are powered up here. I just got the low power signal. Let's see here. Well, we're gonna wing this, and if we end early, so be it. All right, here we go. Here's for winging it. All right, the Terradora. It also comes in a nice mid-weight for a little bit more ankle support. Like I get customers that are going to like Oregon, and it's a little bit colder. Maybe they've got a little bit more rugged of a surface, get a little more ankle support, and it is offered in the ankle support. How adorable. Yeah, totally adorable. Okay, so now let's keep going. Oh, this was this cute one. I love this in this beige color. I might end up getting it. I like hearing your guys' feedback to what you guys like, colors you like and stuff. It helps me shop. So feel free to Put your comments there. Thank you, Carol. There's the Powerstep, and let's keep moving. That Powerstep is so awesome. Okay, this is the Tanakis. It's always in stock for the most part with Danner. Men's or women's. Lightweight, waterproof, mild ankle support. It does come in a wide. I happen to carry this in the 7. I carry some of the smaller sizes so that the women could also get this boot. I love the Powerstep in it, and it's just a great lightweight boot. Cleans up well. And this is Jason is wearing his Tanakis. He wore it on that hike in Haleakala that I just told you about. And he's the one that told me about that lacing, that if you tie the lace, you make the first tie. When you go to do the bow, go the opposite direction that feels normal, and it makes to be with us today. I'm getting calls and whoa. All right, so here's Jason. And we were just taking a break there, and here he goes. You've got the whole, and this is the speed lace system from Danner, which is so nice. You just pull them, all of the grommets stay together. There we go. Thanks, Jason. You're a great model. I could look at them all day. All right, well, look at this beautiful little sandal. That is something that I made for myself. I'm actually currently working on a sandal making masterclass, and it will be offered on my YouTube channel. But I am making myself, I actually have a custom order for a customer, and while I'm at it, I'm making myself something fun to go with my new spring bathing suit collection. And those bathing suits, I'm actually going to do a nice little beach Amazon video. It won't be from the beach, but it's going to be all beach oriented as everybody's getting ready to go out for the summer and head out and have some fun. So really great show. I think there were a couple of hiking boots. While we've got some power, I think we should talk about it. This was this new men's Danner that I brought in. Oh my, this is so light. It's like feather light. It is not waterproof. It's called, really trying to get a hold of us. Okay, so anyway, nice lightweight. Love this shoe. I was actually, this is the one that I sell as the waterproof version from Danner called the Trail 2650. It is in the shopping carousel for you guys. Lightweight. I mean, this is another one that I would do on that real dry, arid, those great arid hikes, although this is waterproof. And then this one's meant to get wet, so no problem there. They do come in wides, and they can be stretched with a heat gun, which is always nice. And then Danner offers these really cute Adrika Hiker. This is another one that I think is a good shoe for, you know, Oregon area. They are waterproof. They're just great little trail shoes. A little bit of ankle support, not a whole lot. Then what I noticed that I didn't put in our shopping, it's in the shopping carousel, but I didn't bring a sample, and it is the Plume brand. They have got some really, really great, actually, let's see if I can, let's go through this together real quickly. I'm gonna go to my Amazon shopping cart, and it's this great little selection of, look at that, that is so cute. That's the Eric Michael, and this is called the Lily. It also comes in the lower version called the Liat. They make them in dark brown, a mahogany color, a light, a lighter brown. They carry them year round. This company is so awesome. I've sold them in my store for about almost a full 20 years that I've been in business, in my shoe business. And they're repairable. The cork, the sole can be repaired on them. They're just a really, really great shoe. So I put some other options in there. If you feel free to take a look, the shoes are comfortable. I think they run medium to wide. Sorry, let me fix this real quick here. There we go. Medium to wide. The high heel version that I put in that shopping carousel, let's go back. Let's go look at that together. This one. This sandal, I swear, is so comfortable. It really only has, even though it's got that heel, it only has about a 2-inch rise on it. So it's not a real steep angle. It's easy to wear. I mean, if you're a little more awkward on your shoes, or you just like that extra support, this shoe is great. It comes in black, it comes in a tan, it comes in brick. And I carry them year round. The price is under $100, where they're showing it for $144, but I think you can get them for under $120. So have fun looking around at those. I think we should probably call it a day, even though it's a little early. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your comments and your participation. And thanks for being here with me on Friday morning. It's Aloha Friday. Have a great weekend. From Maui, aloha.